Ciao mother, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, this is Pettluv Empire. Please do well to subscribe, comment, share and like. And I know it's been a while after my last video, but kindly forgive me. I've been very busy with my thesis, but regardless, I'm here. Moving right into today's topic, there is something that has really been on my mind and I really want to share with all of you. From the topic, we all know knowing about ourselves, our hygienic tips, and that is why I'm here. So to start with, today we are all here to learn. I've just jotted some stuff down. First of all, how well do you know your body? And being a male or a female, this video is going to target both male and female. So before anything, I would just also want to let everyone know that everybody has a natural smell, a natural odor, which, like, being it a man or a woman, a male or a female, we all have it. And today we would all want to learn something. Just learn from each other, then we pick it up from there. So the first thing I would want to talk about is how best you can brush your teeth. How regularly should one brush his or her teeth? It is best to brush your teeth twice a day. That's in the morning and in the afternoon. And brushing your teeth, you should always target the molars, the premolars and the incisors. And also not to forget about brushing your tongue very well, very well, and making sure it's neat, because usually if you would pay attention, whenever you wake up from bed, you have this whitish stains on your tongue and all that. And if you brush your teeth very well, so in the morning when you wake up and in the evening before bed, when you're done eating, when you brush, you're not supposed to eat anything before you sleep. That's the best way. Taking good care of your incisors and everything in there will give you a good odor. And please, one thing I also want to talk about, teeth whitening is different from mouth odor. I could have a nice, well arranged teeth and nice, and it could be white, but seriously, I might still have odor. But if you have odor and all those kind of things, you can see your dentist. The next thing I also want to talk about is shaving your armpit. Okay, so with the shaving of your armpit, how regularly should one do it? It depends on the body type. I know someone who 40 years of his life he's never grown any hair in his armpit, but with me, I grow a lot of hair very often. So usually once every week I shave my armpit. The moment I see some hair coming now, I shave it. So you should know your body type and know the kind of person you are and take good care of it. Shave it regularly so that you don't really have any hair in there. And also, bad odor usually is within our armpits, especially within this summer period when we have the sun scorching us, you sweat a lot and all that. It's very good to use a good deodorant, making sure this deodorant is very good for you. Spraying it, not just shh, but spraying it well, like shh. Let me not show you my outfit. Spraying it well and making sure the whole place smells good. That's how best you can keep your armpits. The next thing I also would want to talk about is shaving of private places. So there's it. This goes to both the men and the women. Naturally, with myself, whenever I use shaving sticks or shaving blade sticks, it gives me these bumps. So I do not use shaving stick. I just go with the normal scissors and I cut all hair just so I do not get any bumps. Any ingrowths or whatever hair that will come that might give me any pain in them. I know some of you might also be facing such issue, and for that reason, how regularly should one shave there? I think you should just do it regularly, not depending on how you feel there, so you don't get a lot of dirt stuck in the hair and all that, so you could have issues, especially with the ladies, because someone like me, the little dirt, I catch an infection. The next thing I would also want to talk about, and with that, I know others use shaving stick. Like me, I use the normal scissors. Others will also use shaving cream, of which is I tried shaving cream and it also gave me bumps. So depending on your body type, all that matters is that shaving regularly so that you do not get any dirt stuck in there. And the next thing I also want to talk about is how regularly should one clean, a lady especially, should one clean her vagina? Okay, so anytime you bath, you have to clean the vagina. I think it is good. I use this son. My son, I have this chili tissue I use. It's always in my bag. You see, this one is already out. It's very chilly. Whenever as a lady, whenever you urinate or you use the washroom, to urinate, not to ease yourself. Number one, not number two. So whenever you do that, it is very good to use this, clean there with it so that you don't have any stains in your panty. And I also use this chili gel. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I think you can see it this way. The sun is worrying me. I use this chili gel as well, and I use the chili tissue. So this usually I use it when I use the washroom. I go to urinate, and this, whenever I bath, I clean there with it, but not inside, guys, not inside. Learning from my mother, who has been in the health service for 40 years, she always made it known to me that it is not right to insert your fingers when you are cleaning down there. When you are cleaning the cookie, it is not right to insert your fingers in there. So the best thing as a lady you will do is that you wash with your palm with just normal water. And with this that I use, you don't put it in there. This is just to, you can read about it. It's very good. It helps with odor infections and all that. You can read about it as well. You just clean there with it. I'll put the names under the description box. So you just wash there with normal water. And the other thing, like I said, like my mommy said, you do not put your fingers inside your vagina to clean there. It is so not right as a lady to do, because she made it known to me that at times we might find this dirt stuck in our nails or anything, or you might find if you put it in there, you see this dirt will deposit itself inside there, which might lead to infection, and someone who might be prone to infection like myself. So I always want to take good care of myself. And also the other thing that I also know about is that at times when we grow the nails like this, like the way I've grown mine, you might have a cut inside there. So as a lady, you should know your cookie. It is very important as a lady. You see how I'm really stressing on it, because it is very important as a lady to really know your cookie. Getting to know your cookie. By knowing your cookie, what do I mean by that? You will know the natural scent of your cookie, and when you have an infection, you know the natural scent. So when you really know your cookie, when you have the infection, you can figure out, oh, I have an infection. So you go to the hospital or you see your gynecologist. And if you do not, and you know the natural smell, you know it. Some ladies think it is normal to have discharge anytime you take off your panty, but it is not right. Seriously, it is not right. If under normal circumstances, if you really take good care of the place, that anytime you take off your panty, there might not be that creamy discharge stuck in there. That is one thing we should also note. And the other thing I would also want to talk about, as a lady, how well do you change your sanitary pads during the time of the month? Okay, so we have different type of ladies. Some actually bleed a lot, others do not. With me, I change my sanitary pad 3 to 4 times in a day. So let's say I go to church, I change it, or to school, any occasion, I change it. Whilst I'm there, I might visit the washroom again, and might change again, depending how much you are really bleeding. And like you have this tissue, you just, whenever you visit a washroom, you just clean the place, you get the whole scent back again, and you change your sanitary pad. So anytime I'm going out, I have Q bags. I just put my sanitary pad, any of the sanitary pads in there, and Q. You can change yourself anytime. You come home, you take your shower, you change again. So it's very advisable to change at least 3 to 4 times, depending on how well you bleed. If you bleed a lot, then you might be changing more than 4 times in a day during the time of the month. The other thing I would also want to talk about, during the time of the month, it is very advisable to wear white panties. I wear white panties. I love white panties, but I wear even more, even more during my time of the month, because with a little stain, you can figure it out easily. But let's say you are wearing black, brown, those colors, if you get a stain, you don't even notice it, because it is the blood gets to mix up with the color, so you don't get to know. But if it is white, aside the fact that it's more hygienic to use the white, it makes you cautious. That thing I would also want to talk about is what kind of panties as a lady should you wear? Guys, the best thing to wear is cotton. Cotton is the best thing that one should wear as a lady to keep the place very nice. Not so tight panties. It's not really good to wear tight panties, and it's also very good to at times let some air, let the cookie breathe, you know, at times. So very funny, at times when you're going to bed, wear something very airy to let in some air. Just let the cookie breathe. At times I think it is not really good when you really have to go that way, you know, let that cookie breathe. Then on that note, one thing I also want to share, during the time of the month, my gynecologist made it known to me that it is very good that every lady after your menstrual cycle, you go to your gynecologist and have a vaginal wash. I do this once every month after my menstrual cycle or my time of the month, just so I could get the place cleaned up. Then also make sure it smells good. It's good to have a gynecologist, everyone, because usually when I go during this time of the month, I get to check my womb to see if there is any issue with the womb and all that, which I think is not just for me, but it's good to share with you guys. So guys, try and be doing that. You will love it, and you will always have that nice smell down there. Like it's scentless, you know. You would love that smell coming from the cookie, trust me. And the other thing I would also want to talk about is yeast infection. So some ladies, when they get this yeast infection, some don't treat themselves well, so they get this long period scent in down there. But like I said earlier, it's good to have a gynecologist. Once you have a yeast infection, there is nothing to be scared about. Naturally, we ladies, we usually get this infection. Just go to your doctor. They have some medicines prescribed for you. You take it, some you put inside there. You get your panty liners and all that to have it, and you're okay. With the men, yeah. I know some men would wear boxer shorts for like as long as they want. Some can wear it for 3 days, 2 days, a week, which is very bad, guys. Just as you would want your woman to keep the place neat, the same thing you are supposed to do. Some men, I feel bad when like a man is like 30 upwards and he doesn't want to wear white underwear. It is good to regularly change your singlets, and it's very good to change your boxer shorts. Women change their panties twice a day. When you bath in the morning, bath in the evening, you change your panty. In that same way, it is very good for a man to change your panty, which is the boxer shorts. Change it every day, twice a day. If you are with me, you will know. You should change it twice a day. It is very, very advisable, guys. It's very, very good to change your boxer shorts twice a day, and making sure you wear white boxer shorts. Why am I saying that? In between our legs, when we walk, it's the tie, like it scrubs, like it touches each other. So it's very good to wear white panties. So when you wear this white boxer shorts, once you walk and you come when it is dirty, you know. But the moment you wear this black, yellow, indigo, Brazilian colors and Indonesia colors, when it gets dirty, you don't even notice it. One thing I also want to tell my gentlemen out there, it is very, very advisable to raise the sack and clean it very well when bathing, because usually you get a lot of like the sweat mixed with dirt from the tie stacked in between in there, which is so not hygienic, and it's very, very not well. And the other thing I would also want to talk about is, as a man, make sure you bath twice a day. The guys always think that it's ladies who have this natural odor, so they have to bath twice a day. But trust me, it is advisable that a man, you bath twice a day. Likewise, we ladies. Not to forget, guys, it is very good to keep, this is a breath freshener. Usually when you just go outside or something, you eat or anything, you think you've closed, when you close your mouth for a very long time, you get odor there. So when you are done with that, you just, and guys, I bought this from one of the shops. You can get it from anywhere, any pharmacy, and it's not expensive. It was just €1, €1.50, and you can get it, put it in your bag as a lady, just so you don't have that mouth odor whenever you are moving around. My outro and educating ourselves. If there is something I didn't talk about it, guys, please do well to also share with me. I would also want to learn from you guys. So without much ado, and wrapping up from here, guys, please, subscription is free. You do not pay a cent, but you get to support your sister who is here to give you nothing but making you smile. So please do well to subscribe, comment, share. By sharing, I mean try to share the videos to other groups and all that, so that we could all learn from each other. Please, I'm not that perfect, so try to also teach me a lot. I couldn't say it all, but I'll come back with other topics, with how to take good care of this whole body without having odor. You might have it, but how you can maintain it to get always good smell. Moving out. Thanks for watching, and thanks for having my time. Until then, see you in my next episode, and it is Echal Amore. Kisses from Milan. Today is Sunday, so happy Sunday. Love you guys. Ciao.